So how much is this property going for? What's the value of this property?
If somebody does you something, you don't have to ask the person the value.
That's the richest response ever in like that.
No, bro. See, you left out the flex part. See, I hope people see what we are seeing right now. Do you see I'm looking at it from the creative aspect. Did you see the camera angle where they panned it? What's the value of the property? And then they panned it. Do you see the size of the place?
Yeah, thinking about something. Forget about the size, bro. I said, you hear the response?
Rich nigga shit, bro.
The house is big, oh, and you're coming to ask what's the value of the property. Fine, you're into real estate and all that. Welcome back to your favorite channel, and it's your boy Jeff the Menace, Bob, and yours truly, self-proclaimed lover boy, fresh boy, and your name.
Massive sound, the only sound with two M's.
The only sound with two M's.
Yeah. Don't ask me the meaning. Don't ask me.
Okay, well, we won't ask you the meaning.
No, don't ask.
But when you see him, he'll tell you the meaning. He will show you the meaning. When you meet him, he will show you the meaning. So don't worry.
Onlyfans.com/ hey, see you.
All right. So yeah.
What do we have for us today?
Let me ask you this question first. In your life, how many DB girls have you had in your life? Would you say, like, how many girls have you dated and you would say they are DBs? Like actual DBs?
What's a DB? No, I know. But for people who don't know what a DB is, DB.
It's a DB. It's
Dadaba. Trust fund baby.
no problems.
You sure they don't get problems?
Well, they don't have the problems the normal, usual, casual, average human beings have.
You know, the usual,
No.
C class, car to drive around, money to spend.
Graduation, birthday cars. No. They don't have that kind of problems.
The bare minimum that you and I.
Vacation travels. No, they don't have that problem.
Yeah.
Daddy sorts everything out. Mommy sorts everything out. You get
So
it?
that's what a Dadaba is. That's what a DB is.
That's what we know them as.
But why is it called Dadaba? What if the mommy is the sponsor?
But that's the thing. On the average scale, it'll be the dada and the sponsor. Because most of the time, daddies see their babies. The daddies see their babies, their baby girls. Precious princesses. So they treat them like as they see them, like big princess. My princess. Oh, wow. So yeah.
But come to think of it, Dadaba girl. Wow.
Wait, how many?
Hey.
Have you ever even dated?
Isn't that not a prayer? This is none of us. Hey!
You pray.
Hey!
The God of DBs, you get some.
Oh, I think I've had one before.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she dumping. Yeah.
Why?
Come on. Broke nigga.
But that are bad girls, they really care about broke niggas like that. Well, that's what I know.
Oh, maybe I don't know. I don't know her reason. They not tell me. They just tender him a resignation for me. Get out of here! Oh.
You don't meet their standards now. They know
No,
your employment has been terminated.
Bro, I was a broke dude. So they're not good dog with you. It's more like it's not working.
Or you can't keep up with their lifestyle.
Oh, you see, if I was ever told that, I'll take it with a pinch of salt. It never go pay me. There is no working, no be the thing. It could be so many things. What if your car is not working? But somehow it is you. You are the reason why the car is not working.
Wait, who's the reason? The guy. So I'm the reason. Tell them.
So dear Dadaba X, you left me because your car wasn't working. I was a spiritual mechanic who didn't fix it for you. I'm sorry,
You
okay?
couldn't fix the problem, bro. You
I
are
couldn't
not on the level, bro. It can't be the standard.
I didn't know I was supposed to be a mechanic. I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyways, I mean, I just have one. One was enough. One was enough.
Now, would you say the relationship or whatever was a good experience or a bad?
It was a fun experience. It was it's all the experiences are fun. Talk about girls. Yo, it's not. One thing I'll tell you is it's very spontaneous. You know, I don't know about Ama in Taifa, but you know, it's very spontaneous. But the thing is, can you keep up? Can you keep up? You know, if then buy car and you're looking at that like, Daddy, look at your mate.
Even the people, their daddy and things will give you pressure, Charlie.
Oh, young man, what does your father do? How?
Charlie,
How?
maybe you're hoping to be some fisherman for some side gig.
You see, if you can own up to it, fine. I don't think that the fathers they will acknowledge the fact that you're hardworking. But the thing is, when you are younger, pressure bob you. You did that about my house. They ask you, what does your father do? You know, you want to up the CV small for your father. You don't know what to say because you can't articulate it well.
He's a fish mechanic.
You know, he's a fish. Agbasef. Agbasef, thank you, X. You have done it. Because of you. We haven't even started. I'm destroying my reputation and my father's because of you. But I mean, my father is a fish inspection manager.
You have the title.
Right? He works in the service mines. He deals hand to direct with the customer. So he's direct dealings, you know, P2P, face-to-face interaction with the consumer every day, all day, 24/7.
That's all.
But on the topic of today, me personally, I want to call it, look at your mates. Just look at your mates. Yolati,
Wait, what?
let's go. Yolati, look at your mates. Look at your mates.
Hey, please, me, I'm not in the same bracket as you. I beg. I mean, I'll not get one Ghana city set. I'll not get anything, Charlie. People are doing things. People finish school now, then they give them car and things. This very one we are going to talk about. They gave her a house. A house. After what? Graduation. So
What graduation? Where?
I don't know. You have to read everything and let's find out. So we have this. Apparently, she's a popular YouTube
Yeah, she is.
personality or a YouTuber called Mamisika. This is the first time I'm hearing of her. And have you heard of her name?
I have actually. I watched a video of her. Funny thing is, a video of her popped up just last week. The father gifted her a 3-bedroom apartment. I don't know if, I'm sure it was trending. I don't really know much about the story. So I hopped over to her YouTube page to watch. Yo, she's very good. I don't know how old she is. I'm assuming she's very young.
What does she do? Like what kind of stuff does she do?
She's influencer on real estate. Like big boy things, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah, she's very for somebody as young. She has a very good relationship with the father. Clearly, from the videos she does where she interviews the father. The father explains land litigations, how to acquire land in Kaswa. Like she's putting Kaswa on the map. Kaswa, which is in a different country in Ghana, she's putting Kasua as a country on the map. And she's doing a great job at it. She's very confident with it. You just hop onto her page, Mami Sika or someone, just check it out. She's very confident. That's what I like about her. She's not scared of the camera.
And let her know that we sent you.
If you dash me one plot, I will take. Hey, Mami Sika, if you're watching this, I can move to Kaswa. So, I like your boy. Yeah. Look at your mates.
Okay, so let's see what Paul's gonna have to say about her. Young Ghanaian YouTuber Mami Sika was gifted a 3-bedroom property by her father as a reward for finishing her first degree in aeronautical engineering at Letanu University. What's that?
Just abroad. When I watched
Is that like a French name?
Yeah, it seems like she schools outside of Ghana. So she comes.
What do you expect? DB.
You have to have a serious conversation with your father.
God of DB.
Go home and sit our father down and say, Daddy, something's not going on well. Just like my ex is a problem. The car is not working, you are the problem. You are the spiritual mechanic that's not fixing the car, you are the problem. It's you.
Oh wow, look at as the dad was handing over the keys to the house and said, as a reward for finishing university and doing so well, here is a gift for you. It's a 3-bedroom house to add to your properties.
She has a lot, actually.
Take good care of it.
I watched the video. She has a lot. The thing is,
I thought it was like her first house or something.
She's really good though. I'm not like, I give credit where it's due. She's very good at what she talks about real estate, mostly in Kaswa. Yeah, I think she schools abroad. I don't know how I chanced on the video, but it popped up on my feed, so I kept watching. And no, she's really good, bro. So she'll be Kaswa's billionaire. First billionaire. Just something like that.
She's Kaswa's billionaire, first billionaire. Ghana
She yet to be.
What?
She said in the video. You watch, you go see.
I've always wanted to be a millionaire growing up, and I've always wanted to own properties all over the world. As a graduation present, my dad decided to help my dream become a reality. Today, let's go check out my new baby.
Bro, you see how sleek she is with the thing?
But she said she wants to be a millionaire.
No, but what I'm being trying to say, let's even forget the money. What I'm trying to say is, it's not very often you see, not of it because it's not very often you see a young person, devoted with a man or woman, handling a video. This is not her first video. She's been doing it for some time. Yeah, if you check her views, she's got views. So the way she handles the thing is very smooth. I don't know, like whatever she's doing in her life, like the preparation towards getting it done is sort of, and I give the dad, whoever's behind it, kudos for that, Charlie. She did do so well. Because how many young people you know when they speak in the camera easily like this? It doesn't come easy.
It comes with experience. So
But
she has a lot of experience,
exactly.
So I'm pretty sure she's used to stuff like that. But she said she wants to be a millionaire.
She always wanted to be.
How many of you can say you want to be a millionaire and your dad is going to help you become that?
They say that you can say, you can say. You can say.
But they do, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I think she has a very good support system. And
yeah.
I always love to see parents involved in the lives of their children, especially when it has to do with their finances and their well-being. You know, I just love the way she does the videos with her father. I watched a couple of her videos where the things that they explain, it'd be very reasonable things that any person growing up can relate to. So it's like pictures like a younger person is marketing real estate ideas into like the youth all the way, because it cuts across from youth all the way to older people. Imagine a grown-up person is sitting there watching her page, learning about real estate. It's a huge dub. It be like it's you the yeah.
But the
I did take a walk with a couple of friends of mine where one of the guys asked me a question, right? We'll come back to her. Say, if you had to choose between... It's funny that this, like, we're actually watching this video right now. We're just walking around the hood. And then he asked me that if you had to choose between being a DB, or maybe if you had to look at, like, what you have gone through, maybe hustle or whatever it is, to get to where you are now, make something of yourself now, and then you look at maybe having to come from a place where you didn't know any struggle, which one would you pick? And I would like to ask you, which one would you pick? Then we'll come back to her.
Ask me again.
If you had to pick between the hustle or whatever you've had to go through, whatever struggle you've gone through in your past life, and then as opposed to being born full DB,
Handed everything.
yeah, everything having handed to you, you don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to know the struggle. Which would you pick?
You can't pick it in the middle. You can't choose the middle. Somewhere in the middle. But if I have to pick either of them, I'll pick the first one. I have to understand.
No, but that's
the
what you've lived already. How would you know the other side?
Oh, we see
He
all the
said-
time.
He said he would pick the other side.
We see all the time.
Mm.
I've seen people who come from money and then they end up becoming, drug addicts.
But how often does that happen?
Oh, it happens a lot of times.
It does?
Yeah. It's
Really?
Well, it depends on how you are raised with money. If you are raised to not be responsible with how money is made or how to spend money or how to make money, you tend to treat money like it's nothing.
But money is nothing.
It is something. It's not nothing.
Yes, but it's a reward for solving a problem. You agree?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You have to be taught of how valuable
How
is
to solve a problem.
If you don't have the values of how the money came about, where it's going, how it's been, you will treat money as nothing. And if you are not allowed to solve problems on your own with the money you are like with the resources you have available, you treat it like anything you actually wouldn't want to solve it yourself. You always go to
You're always dependent on...
depending on your parents or whoever gives you the money, makes you think the money is always available.
But back to your issue of what you said about... Like, I don't think it should be a difficult thing to find a bigger goal for yourself if you come from money. I may not know what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying you, but you're saying like the people that you know who maybe could get the help, they didn't... The dream or the goal was not big enough.
Well, yeah. But
did they have something they wanted to do?
That's what I'm saying.
But it wasn't big enough.
When you come from money, like most of the time, you get kind of like comfortable.
Yeah, like laissez-faire way of going about things.
Yeah, so you be like, oh, parents have money. I don't need to worry about the future. They're always thinking about, shall I wear to
or about my future. Future don't they go anywhere. Enjoyment.
It's very few people who come from money who strive to be something else more than like their parents or
But my friend also said he begs to differ. But he has seen that one of the most respectful, one of the most hardworking people are people who come from money.
I would disagree.
I wasn't trying to defend the point because I was open to learn, right? Because we're fairly okay people, right? We don't come from like extreme struggle like people when they deal with social vices and things. But then you also know when a cup not full up rich, God of DP status.
You don't catch anywhere, sir. You don't catch anywhere. We are in the above sea level.
And they take the clay, the mold, we raise the middle, and they just hang for it. They're just hanging like a noodle. I was like, Daddy, you're like... You get what I'm saying? It's what we call middle class family. It could be either middle class heading to upper or middle class heading to lower.
We are survivors.
Hey, thrivers. Survivors, they're like,
No, thrivers are the rich niggas.
I've survived. No. Yeah, but you're on your way.
No, but you're not there yet. I mean, we're talking about the people, like where we are coming from. in terms of our parents, we are normal day
No, but
average working
but it's
people.
better now.
I'm not talking about now.
So you're
I'm talking about
telling
where we are coming from. Where we are coming from, we are
I'm
not
refusing to go back into that memory of that place. Hey,
That
don't
is-
even use the olive oil that they used to do that to put on my forehead to cancel that. Hey, I don't want to go there. Never again. Calm down. Hey, I don't want to think about it. Bro, those days, the working days.
You have to think about it. It's going to help you know where you come from. When you have money,
Bro, I know where I come from.
then stop saying those who forget.
So you
those who
much
forget
rather
the
call
past.
yourself a survivor much rather than a thriver? Because
No,
you
you can't-
survive. You're past surviving.
You
You're,
can't-
you're now on the
you can't-
thriving line.
Two things can be true at the same time. You can be a survivor
That's
and
true.
thrive at the same time. So if you come from some ghetto and you've made it, you're a survivor, but you've made it in life. Yeah, that's why I asked you.
Never again. Bro. Never again. Hey. Anyways.
You see, so it's like it's if you come from nothing, it helps with the fueling you into like in your dreams. It helps you see where you're coming from, where you want to be. Kind of gives you fuel like for your backside. So, your shoulders know that yes, Charlie, I have to make it.
Kukuti.
I have to make it, even if it's not for me, for my family or the next generation.
So you think there's an element of struggle required to be able to
Of course,
keep you. You see, so I
mold you.
made that statement, but then he was also like, why? So he didn't understand why there has to be struggle. Like he doesn't believe that people who probably come from money or so are probably laissez-faire or comfortable. He believes that if they had to choose,
Does it come
he
from
would have-
money?
I didn't ask that question.
Because if it comes from money, right, he's going to be all his environment is going to be from people with money, and everything is going to go to isn't going to come from struggle. So everything will be handled if that's the case. His environment will be like everything will be given to him
Hold
on
on.
a silver platter.
But this question, if you didn't come from the struggle, right, but everything is working out for you, how do you know that you're not doing well? Because everything is working out fine. Say, for example, right, let's use this God of the beat girl. If she does the real estate, Mami Sika does real estate. Maybe something she and the father always discuss in the house. So it's like, okay, let's put a camera in front of you and do it. It's fun, but it's working out. How do you measure there hasn't been any, I'm sure they have their struggle, but there hasn't been any struggle. Would you say she's not really accomplished? Because she's doing it.
I'm not saying she's not accomplished. I'm saying me personally, what I think is people when they come from like struggle, these things when you are doing things like for like YouTube and stuff, it's not because they want money. They do it because it's
You
like
need to, some like purpose, something to keep them going, so they don't feel guilty for spending the dollar bill.
makes them think. Oh, usually it's even their hobbies.
They look for hobbies. He said that yesterday too.
It's their hobbies.
So they look for something to keep them going, not necessarily money.
It's their hobbies that gives them money in return, but they don't really look out for money. So they are more relaxed and they become more like creative on what to do, because when you need to do things that are creative, you need money, and they have the money, so they have the opportunities to do things. Even if you have the idea and you are broke, you can't execute the idea.
I actually read.
You can't execute the idea because you don't have money to make it possible, or resources to make it possible. They have the resources.
I only broke my guy ideas.
Ideas that you have ideas too. Everybody
Broke
has
my
ideas.
are this.
Ideas. Everybody has ideas, but when it comes to it's not even when it comes to execution. Nobody. If you tell you, oh, those people who say, oh, before I used to sell 2 Ghana cedis, I used to sell Gary on the street, and they lie. You need money.
This is the way I shake it. The table is like this, so it's three-legged like this.
So I was selling. At a point, you were selling, but it wasn't this thing that made you millions of dollars or whatever. The money is very necessary. It's a very good tool.
Wow.
So.
Yeah, so information, money, like they have the type of money that buys them information.
Makes their information work for them. Their knowledge
Oh.
work for them.
Like the Bobby lady we're talking about just now.
Exactly. Connections, networking.
She's married to a billionaire or something who has access to celebrities.
If you-
She just sits around, does podcasts with famous people. People you and I have to have like 1 million views to get shout outs from. She just walk over to the house like, hey, can I borrow salt? Hey, okay, cool. Here's the camera, let's talk. Sit down, hey, okay, give me lemonade. Okay, cool. Podcast done. 2 million views, gone.
Even the idea of people knowing your status,
It draws certain
it
people.
draws
towards
people
you.
to you.
No, I think it's where they find themselves.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you're rich, you come from money, your environment is going to be people who are of the same level to you. So things will be drawn to you, regardless you want it or not. That's why they don't see struggle as something that you need.
It's true because it alleviates all of the basic problems.
Exactly.
Like getting late to, like say, now you go order Uber ride, come or order some ride. It will take 7 minutes. Driver will call you, please, I can't go there. You just move your car, drive there. You don't have to worry about fuel. You don't have to worry about what to wear, what to eat. You just drive there, have the conversation. Like, okay, I have my people reach out to you. Done. Podcast recorded, whatever recorded. They don't need assistance to get videos recorded. It comes off like we as creatives, we have to sort of learn the skill, build on the skill, and eat from the skill.
While surviving, before learning the skill, you have to be surviving.
Oh.
That's where the stress comes in. They don't get the stress when you are trying to make it in life.
You did take me go some places so never again.
They don't get stressed at the base level of things. I don't think so. We normally, people who come from nothing, at the base level of trying to make something happen, are already stressed. That stress for them is gone.
In the words of Shatabali, 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm stressed. Everybody's stressed.
You can't come and stress them. So
Less problems. You sleep well. You know, unless
what
you're
we eat
wicked.
tonight, you don't think about because we are DV. They've cooked for you. We have chef. You can't stress yourself.
So,
The brain is relaxed.
and the conversations with people who tend to like DB and so it's usually very different. I went to and I know somebody who fits the same bill that I went to school with. You know, super smart girl. We're in the same class. Very intelligent. Very pretty girl. Rich as fuck, bro. Ooh. They get money. Like the type that makes you uncomfortable. Ugh. Charlie. Oh God, bro. Like it's the type it be annoying, you know. But hey, let me just leave you at that. We'll talk about that later. But if you're watching this, shout out to you, Charlie.
Have you ever had a DV girl before?
Are you asking me?
Well, I'm asking them.
Have you?
Well, how was the experience?
Did she like you? I'm just asking. Or maybe you had a DB. Is it only DB girls? Is it because we're talking about
We are talking about DV girls. We're not talking about, when we come to the other ones, we talk about
What about DB boys?
DV boys. What about
Like,
the
if you're in a room where like that people are having conversation and it makes you feel poor. You're big money, oh. Don't get me wrong. Your dad is doing okay, you're an international school, oh, but you feel poor. Yeah, because younger ages, when I used to go to school, they're talking about Timberlands and cars, and I'm just there. I'm now thinking about how to save money and go play video game in some corner, be in some ghetto area.
You know, they have the game at home. They don't have problem. They will invite you.
Bro, they knew what the internet was. They were playing online games. Online. I was now learning what MySpace and Yahoo Mail does. I was now trying to find one, like learn. Bro, they are not your mates.
I think that the big boys go through the same thing. Just that, boys are stubborn. They always like to do things on their own. Most of them, they self-proclaim that they are broke niggas. They come and walk in the streets with us. But meanwhile, they have like 25 accounts are set for them. Then they'll be fooling with you.
Trust fund babies.
Trust fund babies.
And then there's you. There's you. You. You have to rely on sporty bets. You. The trick of it.
But the DB boys they do bets. But they do the bets on their level. Casino shit.
You go fit take 30,000 go cut bets. They are not your mates. Bro, that about people just ruin everything for everybody. Yeah, they make you feel like your father didn't do well for you. You go fit take that go cut bets. You better subscribe and like this thing, share to other people.
We are like you. We are like you.
We're on your side.
We're on your side. Don't.
We are a voice of conscience. We're just telling you you're broke. Just work harder so your children can say, you see, so other broke people can call your son and your daughter Dada B. You see, it's Dada B. Oh,
If you can't work hard, find a dadaba.
you know,
Dadaba. They are a little bit troublesome when it comes to serious relationship and stuff, but you endure. Just for the children.
Why did you skip telling us the Dada you had?
Oh, me, I've not had a dadaba before.
So how do you know they are stubborn?
I plead the fifth. Let's finish our video. So okay, we are skipping to the end. Her dad told her something, and I think it was really. She wanted to know the value of the house. So
what did that say?
yeah.
So how much is this property going for? What's the value of this property?
If somebody dash you something, you don't have to ask the person the value.
That's the richest response ever in like that.
No, bro. See, you left out the flex part. See, I hope people see what we are seeing right now. Do you see I'm looking at it from the creative aspect. Did you see the camera angle where they panned it? What's the value of the property? And then they panned it. Did you see the size of the place?
Yeah, thinking about something. Forget about the size, bro. I said, you hear the response?
Rich nigga shit, bro.
The house is big, and you're coming to ask what's the value of the property. Fine, you're into real estate and all that, but you hear what the man said. If somebody dash you house, so gifts, you're here to ask the value of it. What's wrong with you? That's the rich man response. How dare you? Your own daughter was over there. Hey, money is sweet, oh.
Bro.
Money is sweet. Money is sweet.
You know, like, I have so many stories, I have so many. I'll leave you just this one. But before that, Charlie, make sure you subscribe, like and comment on this video, share to other people. Bro, like, is it the God of the BN? I don't know how they move, but I'll make sure we find where the God of DB lives. We'll have have conversations with them. But one thing I can tell you, so if you can't reach God of DB, find information. Information that is with the Dadaba people. I don't know what Dadaba is in your context. So people, maybe the idea of Dadaba maybe they don't get money, so then the idea of Dadaba be different. But all I'm saying is,
but there's always levels to it. But like, come on, we all know what you say that. You even see them even if you're not Dadaba, when you see someone working nice, Dadaba.
And I watched a video of Shaquille O'Neal, Shaq, the famous Shaq, and he was talking about being in a room with. He was just at some fancy place where a group of people were just having a conversation about like things to buy, like stocks and stuff to buy, like some info about buying something, investing in something. And so he overheard it, went to them, spoke to him. Many years later, he just bought the property and left it, and then it went up to like millions of dollars. And information, Charlie. The God of DB, you get information. Find the information, and maybe you might be rich and they go call your kiddie, maybe. You know, just but until then, Stay glued to this. I will find a God of DB for you, and I will let you know. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace.